And we are live. What's up, guys? Welcome to Fresh Air Podcast. Regular. This is Money Monday. We're going to be talking about cashback credit cards. Let's get into it.
Let's go.
All right, and we are live. What's up, guys? Welcome to the Fresh Air Podcast, man. It is Money Monday, a.k.a. we are going to be talking about cashback credit cards. I'm actually really excited for this episode because it's been a bit since we've done a cashback
It's been a while.
episode for you guys. We try to do one of these for you guys per year, give you guys the best cashback credit cards for the year 2025. And the cards are always shifting, guys, and, obviously it updates you, offers change, credit cards change. Some cards get nerfed, some cards get boosted.
Rewards change as well.
Yeah, so it's always changing. So, we're going to try to do our best to, obviously keep you guys up to date. But I think today's a very important episode because the last episode we did, we talked about, getting your credit started, or if you have low to no credit, kind of getting your feet in the door. Once you got your foot in the door, right, then you can start taking advantage of the actual benefits that come with credit cards, which one of the big ones is cashback. And I think, honestly speaking, I think cashback credit cards are the most important credit cards because cashback credit cards actually give you money back versus getting, rewards or flyer miles, whatever. Not everyone travels. Not everyone has certain, perks that they like to get, but everyone can benefit from getting cash back. And I think in general, if you're going to go ahead and have, run a credit card stack, I think you need to have a good cashback credit card in your repertoire. It's like a non-negotiable. If you're going to have one credit card, it's got to be at least a cashback credit card. What are your thoughts on this?
Yeah, so cashback credit cards, man. Honestly speaking, this is one of the best parts because you're going to spend cash anyway for gas, for food. So getting money back for you're spending money anyway helps because you're getting money back regardless. So I think getting the cashback credit cards, you're going to spend money anyway, and you get it back. Now, here's the thing though. You got to pay off your credit card every month because you can spend the money on your credit card, max it out, and I'll pay it off. You may get points, but then what's the point of having that credit card with all that debt? So pay it off every month in full and then use it again. But the good part is you're spending the money anyway. Most get points for it and get it back with cash.
Now, you guys are probably wondering, Myron, what the fuck is a cashback credit card? So, guys, a cashback credit card is a credit card basically that where every time you spend money, you get a percentage back, right? So, what I always tell you guys is you want to have a credit card that gets you at least 2% cash back. So, for every $100 you spend, you get $2 back. Now, I know you guys are probably like, what the hell? $2 back?
What the
That's
hell?
nothing. But over time, that adds up, man. I'm telling y'all, bro. Yeah. It adds up, especially if you're using that cashback credit card to make big purchases on things for your business or you're making purchases that you otherwise would have made anyway. This is why I tell you guys, if you're paying for things with a debit card or cash, you're an idiot. You're an idiot. And that's brokey behavior. Brokies, bro, you know what I know? The number one way I can tell someone's poor? I'm at the fucking grocery store or 7-Eleven or something like that, and I see that dumbass nigga put in his PIN. I know he's an idiot. Stupid. Okay? Just swipe and leave, all right? Or Apple Pay. But if you're over here, literally fucking putting in your PIN number into the fucking thing, you're a retard. Because that means that I know that you're using your debit card or cash to purchase something. That should never be happening. You should be using a credit card for literally every single purchase you make, guys, okay? I literally fight to use my credit card in some cases. They're like, oh, yeah, we only accept this. I'm like, yo, can I PayPal? Yo, can I do this? Because I know that using a credit card, number one, you get the protection. Number two, you get the benefit. And number three, you don't have to worry about, putting your debit card into these readers that a lot of times steals your information. And the banks are not going to be as nice about helping you get your money back when you get scammed. Guys, scamming is one of the fastest growing crimes in America nowadays. You want to really go ahead and put your debit card into something where these scammers might have some data there or someone might have your information, bro, it's not worth it, man. Just use a credit card because credit cards, even the shittiest ones, have consumer protection laws in place or consumer protection policies. So like, I don't know why anyone uses a debit card or cash. Like, if you're buying things in cash, I've been screaming about this since 2020. You're literally a retard and you deserve to be made fun of.
I remember recently I had an issue, you know about this, where my debit card was taken advantage of, basically, and I got access to my account. Now, mind you, if you used my credit card back then, I would have been scot-free, and it would have basically said, you know what, here, take away the charges, you're good to go. But with my debit card, I had no choice but to use it because they didn't accept credit cards. They took that information, took money from my account, which is insane, by the way. Luckily, I got everything back from Wells Fargo. Shout out to them. But if I used my credit card, it would have been fine, no issues, good to go. But it took 30 days to get my money back. Fucking crazy, bro. 30 days.
Yeah. And the thing is, when it's with, like, your bank account, you might need that money.
Yeah.
So that makes it even worse. At least with a credit card, like, you could dispute it. It might take 30 days, 60 days. But here's the thing. They hold that money, like, in abeyance where you don't have to pay it. Does that so, like, let's say there's someone charged your card for $1,000 that you didn't charge. You call them up. Hey, it wasn't me, etc. They're going to probably open up a fraud claim, investigate it, whatever, but you're not on the hook for the $1,000 until it clears, okay, until they conclude their investigation where they figure out it was fraud or you're committing fraud, which, guys, don't do that. You'll get in trouble, get blacklisted. Don't be like one of these niggas that be doing chargebacks all the time, doing some nigga shit, bro. Don't be an idiot. But, you know, if you're actually, you know, putting real fraud claims in there, right, as you should be, 99% of the time you're going to get your money back and you won't have to pay that balance as you're waiting for them to conduct their investigation. And that's another good thing with using a credit card. You get that added layer of protection. So you get benefit, you get protection, and I mean, it's just a no-brainer, guys.
You're spending the money anyway.
You're spending the money anyway, and you get a benefit from it. You get no benefit from paying in cash unless you're a fucking drug dealer and you're trying to be anonymous, and you get no benefit from paying with your debit card at all. So, guys, and you also improve your credit. So you get protection, you get benefits, and you're improving your credit while doing it. It's a no-brainer. For all you guys that are watching right now, if you don't have a credit card, I don't know what the fuck you're doing, okay? You need to get a credit card. I know what you guys are probably saying. Well, Myron, hold on one sec, bro. What about, like, you know, Dave Ramsey tells me all the time that, like, you know, debt is bad and, you know, having a credit card is evil, blah, blah. Look, if you're watching Fresh and Fit, you're already a higher IQ individual and you have some critical thinking skills, okay? If you're watching us. Like, I'm going to assume that you have some semblance of a little bit of responsibility, a little bit more responsibility than the average fucking retard that's watching Streamer University, right? So what I want you guys to realize, okay,
What the hell?
is that you just don't spend more than you make. It's very simple, guys. All debt and financial literacy comes down to don't spend more than you make. How do you do this? Well, number one, you don't buy stupid-ass luxury items. Number two, you don't eat out often at luxury restaurants, right? You keep your food price cheap, okay? You are not buying luxury clothes. Like, you're not doing all this dumb nigga shit. And Fresh can tell you guys why it's a waste of money.
Yes.
As someone that participated in that culture and that behavior.
As a nigga connoisseur, I've been there a few times. Luxury items, restaurants, and occasional luxury yachts. Now, let me tell you this, guys. Credit cards are great, but they're also bad, too, as well, as Dave has probably told you. Now, here's the good part. When you evolve watching our content, watching for years, our Money Monday episodes, you start to realize a pattern here. There's people that have credit cards that are massive amounts of debt. But then the others that have credit cards are buying real estate, getting deals done, getting best rates because they're responsible with the money. Now, as a nigga, you know, I've been there. I've done that. Trust me. It's fun, but bad fun. Because at one point, I had literally, I kid you not, guys, $30K in credit card debt. $30K. Now, that's because I was spending money that I had, of course, but what happened was that, like, I was doing too much, you know, living the lifestyle, and me being transparent here, I was being a nigga. So I decided to be a white man. Hey, be smart about my money and hold it down and pay it off slowly but surely. And guys, within 2 months, it was paid off. But again, the nigga mindset is bad. Get rid of it, stay white, and stay right. Let's go.
Yeah, so
let's go, baby.
no, but guys, I'm not kidding around. Like, if you just simply don't spend more than you make and use credit cards for everything that you buy, you're going to be in really good position because what you're doing is you're buying things you're going to buy anyway. You're getting benefits. You're getting free money and you're getting the benefits of improving your credit score while simultaneously getting free benefits, whether it's points, cash, whatever it is, depending on, in this case, it's going to be cash because we're going to tell you guys about cashback credit cards. And you're getting that extra consumer protection, man. So again, I'm spending the beginning part of this because I know a lot of you guys have credit card fear because a lot of financial gurus will tell you guys, oh, stay away from credit cards. They're bad for you, man. They're going to make you poor. Debt is bad, blah, blah, which is, you're right. They are right in the regards where consumer debt is bad. However, you need to improve your credit score to a degree. Why? Because when you improve your credit score, then you're going to be in a better position to do what? Get the good debt. What is that good debt? That's real estate, motherfuckers. So unless you want to be paying 10% on interest rates or not get approved for a loan when you apply to buy a home or your first investment property, you're going to have to bring your credit score to an acceptable level. That's going to need to be about a 760, if not better, okay? So that you can get the best rates. Otherwise, you're going to get absolutely fucking jerked around when they hit you with a higher interest rate because your credit score sucks, guys. So it's not just about building credit so you can get some points or fly around and, meet bitches. No, it's about getting a good, building up your credit, getting a good credit score. Then you're working your way up so that you can go ahead and procure your first fucking real estate property, okay? So you can go ahead and start to build actual wealth. And this is what they don't want you guys to know, because if you understand debt properly and you understand how to manage your money properly, what's going to happen is you are going to go ahead and be able to create what I call the well of wealth, right? So what I mean by this well of wealth is your goal is to do this. Your goal is to work, make money, earn income, right? From that earned income, you're going to take a portion of it, as much of it as you can, by the way, that you can afford to, and you're going to invest it into an asset class that pays you back, okay? Now, you do this for 1 year, 2 years, 3 years, 4 years, 5 years, you might get your first property. Once you get that first property, that property is going to be paying you to own it, okay? Because you're going to be leveraging it where you're using a bank to get a portion of it paid off. You put in a small portion, then you got a tenant in there paying for it, right? When a tenant pays for it, you build up and save that money as well, just like you did before. Now you got added income, you got your earned income, and you're going to go ahead and you do that again. Then you're going to do it again, and you're going to do it again, you're going to do it again. And what's going to happen is you're going to be having money coming in consistently from the real estate properties, okay? That is how you build wealth. Not just from your net worth, but you're also getting passive income coming in, right? Then you could go ahead and buy the nigga shit with the passive income. But if you're really smart, you'll go ahead and take that passive income and add it to your earned income, and then you could buy more assets that give you even more passive income. And this is how the fucking regular people become rich, guys. This is the secret. But for you to be able to do this, you need to be able to manage debt properly, okay? That means eliminating consumer debt to the best of your ability while simultaneously getting good debt, aka real estate debt, that your fucking tenant is paying off for you, okay? That is the secret that no one wants to fucking tell you guys because, they're like, oh, well, I could buy my course and I'll teach you. No, man, we're just telling you guys this shit for free. But it starts with you having credit card diligence, guys, okay? That's how it starts. Once you figure out how to master the credit card, get your credit score up, then you can start getting into the real estate game. Once you get into the real estate game, now we're fucking talking. Now we're talking about you building wealth. Now we're talking about you being able to get residual income. Now that's you being able to tell your employer or tell other people, like in my case, telling them boys, fuck you, okay? Shalom that, motherfucker. I can say what I want to say because I don't have to worry about anything because I got my real estate that's taking care of me, right? So I want you guys to be in that position. Maybe not necessarily saying fuck the temple, but you guys get what I'm saying here. I want you guys to be able to have the freedom to do what you want to do, whether it's you flipping off your boss, you flipping off your coworkers, whatever it is, having a hold on financial clarity and understanding how debt works and leveraging it to your fucking benefit, aka flipping the usury back on them, then you could go ahead and get the W. So let's talk about this, these cashback credit cards, right? Do you have anything you want to add before everybody in here is nervous? No.
I'm not nervous. I thought that was you not? You sure you not?
Listen, man.
It's a comedy
You said a lot, bro. You said a lot.
It's a comedy skit, by the way.
Thank God for YouTube.
We're comedians.
Go ahead, hit the button then.
Yeah.
No, not that button.
Oh, yeah.
Don't y'all have like some for this? No,
Yeah.
not that one.
She belongs to the streets.
The fuck, Mo?
This nigga,
These niggas are failing behind the scenes,
this nigga
man.
burned out. Okay. What's the first card, man?
The Wells Fargo.
Did you guys
Active
have
Cash
a
Card.
this is a comedy skip button?
Yeah, it's on the after hours setup.
Oh, after hours.
Oh, it's not on the regular one?
Okay.
We didn't think that you was gonna.
Yeah.
All right.
Never mind.
All right, so real quick here. So before we show them the first card here, the reason why I want you guys to all have at least a cashback credit card is because, like I said before, with a cashback credit card, you're going to at least get money back, and you can use that. And again, for every $100, you get maybe 2%, whatever. You guys say, oh, that's nothing. Guys, it adds up over time. We're talking about over a year or a couple of years, you can get like $1,000, if not more. And that's free money on money you would have spent anyway. Okay? So I think it's a big W. And I think if you're going to have a credit card, right, and you want to benefit, at least make it a cashback credit card. Some of y'all don't travel. Some of y'all don't care about, getting points for your Marriott. Some of you guys don't care about getting flyer miles. Some of you guys don't care about getting, credits to see a movie or some other shit like that. Fine, no problem. At least get a cashback credit card, okay? Every single one of you in here should have, at bare minimum, a cashback credit card. Now, what are the parameters for a good cashback credit card? 2%, if not more, okay? I don't want to hear none of you motherfuckers in here talk about, oh yeah, I got this cashback credit card, and it's 1%. What the fuck are you doing? Are you stupid? It's 2025. We don't accept anything below 2%, all right? 2% bare minimum, flat on everything, all right? 2%. The only way it's acceptable to get a 1.5 or a 1% cash back is if, like, it's giving you some crazy number on some other category that you spend on all the time. And you better spend on it all the time. I'm talking you're a fucking truck driver and you're buying gas all the time or some shit like that. You got a one credit card that gives you 1% cash back on all purchases, but it's giving you like 5% on gas. Fine. In that case, I can accept that. But in general, all of you should have a general 2% cashback card that you're swiping on fucking everything as your foundation. Okay, that is the starter pack. 2% cash back. You understand? I gotta yell at you niggas so you understand what the fuck I'm talking about. 2% bare fucking minimum. I don't even want you guys getting a specialty card that gives you 5% at the fucking snack store because you're a fat piece of shit. You need to get 2% first. Okay? Once you got the 2%, then we can work on the other cards, which don't worry, I'm going to show you guys a couple grocery cards and shit like that for y'all niggas as well that want to go ahead and shop at Sam's Club or Walmart, any of that other shit. But we need to establish the 2% first, okay? So here's some good ones here that have no annual fee that I found for you niggas. Let's pull up the first one. Wells Fargo Active Cash. And just so you guys know, these motherfuckers are not paying us to say this shit. This is all us just giving you guys free information, wanting you guys to win. Then we're not sponsored by none of these bitch ass niggas. We're just giving you guys the sauce because we want you guys to win. All right? So you banked with Wells Fargo. Don't they suck?
Yeah, well, I still bank there, man. So they're good to me. They're great to me.
Y'all niggas is trash.
One time you weren't good to me, though.
Yeah.
But it's fine. Got my money right now. So I'm going to say they're good. But listen, guys, here's a cheat code you can use as well. Whenever you want a card from a specific bank, if you bank with them, actually, you build a relationship with them over a period of time, a year or two, they trust you more to give you cards out the gate. Now, if you're a brokey and you have negative balances in your account, then you can forget it because they probably know you're a bad customer. But if you're a good customer, they should treat you good, at least with that. Granted, though, most of you that use Chase, Wells Fargo, TD Bank, if you go through them for your actual credit cards, should be a little bit easier. Wells Fargo actually has some good cards here and there, but this is probably the better one for cashback that we have on the list. Now, though, keeping this in mind, with Wells Fargo, if you're going to use the cashback card, this is something that I used to do as well. I set up a budget. So every month, I would have like legit, okay, I can spend on this card maybe 2 to 3K max because I have the cash to pay it off. If you go over that limit, you're cooked. So have a record of what you can spend on each card so you don't overdo it. And if you're not sure, log into your account. You can see it right in your face. You log into your Wells Fargo app, how much money you spent for that month or for that quarter of that month. But again, have a record so you can see, because the problem is with these credit cards, I get it. They're amazing, but a tool used wrong can be terrible. So that's what I would say for the Wells Fargo cashback card.
Yeah. So real quick, let's pull it up so let's give them some of the perks because these cards change all the time.
Yeah.
So earn 200 cash rewards bonus when you spend $500 to purchase in the first 3 months. Guys, that's fucking nothing.
Yeah.
Literally what? You're buying a fucking TV or some shit in 3 months? That's easy.
You could pay for maybe some of your rent with that or something.
Yeah. Oh, speaking of which, thank you for saying that.
There's a website you can use.
There's a credit card. We're gonna put you niggas on. There's a credit card specifically for paying your rent. It's
Bilt.
the only one really. Bilt.
Bilt.
Let's put
B-I-L-T.
that on the list too for us, Bill.
Yeah.
Bills.
Wells Fargo has a
Thank you
really
for-
good program with that.
Yeah.
Bilt. B-I-L-T.
Yeah, BILT. We're gonna put you guys on. It's like the only credit card you can really pay your rent with. And you get points for it as well. BILT is what it is.
Bill it.
But we'll cover that one last. So anyway, yeah. So you get
2%.
$500 in the first 3 months. That's nothing, guys. So you get $200 for free for spending $5. That's crazy. Then you get 2% unlimited cashback rewards on purchases, and there's a 0 annual fee,
W. Henry.
which is fucking huge because 0 annual fee, guys. So it doesn't hurt you whatsoever to hold a credit card. You get $200 just for signing up. Okay, and as usual, if you're a Wells Fargo bank member, they will give you a little bit more wiggle room to get this card, right?
Yeah, good find, man. Yeah, that's like a cheat code that people don't really realize. If you bank with that bank and you have a good card and you're a good customer, you're pretty much guaranteed on some level to have that access. But if you're a terrible customer, or you got overdrawn accounts, you don't pay your actual bills, then you're fucked.
Yeah. In other words, if I applied for this card, they'd give me a little bit of a harder time. I mean, it's an easier card to get, but like, let's say my credit score wasn't where it's at, I would have a harder time getting this card than Fresh, for example, because Fresh is a Wells Fargo customer.
Yeah.
So they're going to give him a bit more leeway to get access to the card. So banking with the institution does help you a little bit when it comes to getting their credit cards.
A little bit.
Not a lot, but
Little
like it does help you a little bit.
Yeah.
Right? Because you have access to their customer service, etc. It's all one.
And they can see your account as well.
Yeah. Which you know what? If you got if you're overdrafted all the time, nigga, then don't apply.
That'll be terrible.
Yeah, that actually will fuck you up.
Holy.
So yeah. Okay. Who's up next?
Citi.
Oh, actually, well, let's go back to the cashback one real quick. Yeah. Let's make sure we have. Okay. So 0% annual, which is huge.
For 12 months.
Oh, for 12 months. Oh no. Oh, that's even good too. So you don't even got to pay interest. Damn.
For 12 months.
Okay, so 0% intro APR for 12 months. From account opening on purchase and qualifying balance transfers after that, your variable APR will be, well, we already know that shit. They're going to kill you on that one, bro.
Yeah. Let's clarify. Is this for personal, right? Personal, not business.
No. Guys, these are all personal credit cards.
Yes.
All of these are personal credit cards. We will do an episode on business credit cards next.
Yeah.
You guys know, wait. We got to do travel, then we'll do business.
Business, yeah.
But this is guys, these are all personal. Like your cashback credit cards for business, we're going to have to do a whole other episode for that for you guys. But this is personal. But yeah, going back to this card real fast. So obviously zero but liability protection, we all know that happens. Cell telephone protection, fine. Auto rental collision damage waiver. Pay for rental cars using an eligible card and remain reimbursed for coverage damage for theft. Okay, that's
Sheesh.
cool.
W.
That's good. Travel and emergency assistance services, a lot of them have that. Credit close-up. Okay, boom, you can track your FICO score on here and raise it and maintain it. So that's good. So a lot of times when you get these credit cards, guys, they'll give you access to an app so that you can pay your bills.
Yeah.
A lot of times these apps come with a built-in either Experian, Equifax, or FICO score that you can go ahead and look at on your phone. So for example, I'll show you guys right now. I open up my Capital One, right? I use Capital One. I got Capital One, I have Amex, right? So if I open up my Capital One, right, I sign in. And then what ends up happening is I go ahead and I click credit-wise, right? Which I think reports off of Experian or some shit like that, right? And then, bam, it shows me my credit score. I don't know if we could, do I got to switch?
Let me see.
You guys can see that? I got to put it maybe over my face.
I can see it.
You guys can see that?
Yeah.
So I'm sitting at like a 772, I think, right now?
Yeah, I see 772.
Yeah. So, and this comes from Capital One, right? For free, by the way. Just for me having an account and paying my my thing. And there are updates every single week, chat. Okay? Now, American Express also has something similar to this with their thing. You sign in, right? And then once you sign in, you you do a little password and Face ID, whatever the fuck you want to do. Right? I have Face ID on all my shit. And then I just go ahead and you go membership or no, offers. Is it offers? Sorry, guys, I always forget here. I think it's under profile. Okay, you scroll all the way to the bottom, right? And it says, all the way to the bottom, it says FICO score and insights, right there on the bottom for your Amex shit. You click that. And then, niggas asking me to log in again. Bro, I hate this shit when they make me do this shit, man.
I just checked my Chase account. This is my score on Chase.
Yep.
Experian.
So look, even with Chase, they give you one as well. Chase gives you what, Experian?
Yeah.
Okay.
So 745.
Yeah, there you go. So that's what Chase. We're showing you guys literally all. See, like all these credit card companies, when you use their apps, they want you to use their apps, and they give you like a free credit score tracker. So you don't need like Credit Karma or any of this bullshit.
Also,
no
here's
more.
my FICO score on Wells Fargo.
You got it? Okay, boom.
806.
806
No,
on
because
there.
I have a house on my other one. That's why it's so low, bro. It should be like 780 plus, but I got a house on that shit. Don't ask me why.
806 on FICO though.
Yeah, FICO's where it's at, bro.
Yeah,
FICO's king.
FICO, you'll have a little bit of a higher score than the other ones.
Check it. Exceptional. Everything. Oh, you can't see? Fuck. Whatever. But yeah. There you go.
Hold on one sec, guys.
But yeah, guys, the good part about this is that like once you understand proper budgeting for your card, it's the best tool you can use towards leveraging and creating wealth for yourself with certain items, obviously assets, not liabilities. And the good part is once you do this a couple times, you master it, then you're a G at this shit. You know what to do. And also, let's say you want to go on a trip with a chick. Guess what? She's like, "Oh my God, Poppy, thank you for taking me on a trip. Thank you so much." Guess how you pay for it? With points. But she don't know that.
Yeah, there you go.
Man. Love your points.
It's asking me for all this verification shit, but you guys get. Sorry.
The point.
You guys get the point. So on Amex portal, you can get access. On a Chase portal, you get access. Capital One, you get access. Amex gives you a FICO score. Chase gives you a FICO score.
Yeah.
Capital One gives you, I think, Equifax or Experian. So the point is that on all these credit card companies on the app, they give you access to your credit score, which is in itself huge. A lot of you guys have never had a credit card before, and you guys don't even know that your credit score fucking sucks.
Yeah.
So you might get your first credit card, and like, oh yeah, my shit is lit, and then you look, it's like a 600. Like, oh shit. So
You know when people find out when I go to buy a car, I get a house.
yeah.
Oh,
And-
sorry, sir.
And that's the worst
lowest
time.
rate possible.
And then, because here's the thing, you're already committed, you want to buy it, and then you get this high ass interest rate. You're like, why? And you realize your credit score sucks.
Yeah.
And you still take the fucking deal.
Yeah.
Most people, they like you said, they don't know until they go buy a house or a car. Oh yeah, we ran your credit 600. But we could do this deal for you, and then they give you a high ass interest rate.
It's
because,
scary.
And then you end up buying it because you're there, you're committed. You want to buy the car, you want to buy the house. Okay, fine, fuck it, I'll sign. And you get like a fucking crazy interest rate, and then you're stuck with it, right? You're stuck with it. So guys, having a credit card in the beginning can literally save you thousands of dollars. Why? Because you have access to your credit score. You know what it is. So when you go and you apply for a home loan or for a car loan or any type of loan, they can't fucking jig you. You know what I mean?
Nah,
Like they're not,
I know
they
what my
can't
score
play
is,
you.
nigga.
Yeah,
What's good?
and
We in
that's
here.
true. Yeah, that's a good point you made. A lot of people, the first time they see their credit score
Yeah.
is when they go to actually make the purchase.
Yeah, and it's too
That's
late.
what you don't want. Because then, now that motherfucker got you.
Oh, yeah.
He literally got you.
By
He's
the
like,
balls.
he got you by the balls because he's like, oh, sorry, your credit score. Look, you don't qualify, but I made some calls. We could get it for you at this interest rate. But he's fucking doing this shit the whole time, knowing that he's gonna fucking destroy you on the interest rate.
Yeah.
Right? So, guys, you need to know your credit score, and getting a credit card, right? Even if it's a beginner and then you graduate to getting a cashback credit card, now you have access to looking at your credit score and you know what it is, and you can improve it so that when you go ahead and make that big purchase, your home, your car, you try to get a personal loan, any of that shit, you know what your credit score is. So it's not just about getting a cashback card so you can go ahead and fucking, be able to take a free trip every year. No, man, it's about being able to access and control your financial future. Okay? Let's go back to the thing real quick.
You know what's scary though? People
Yeah.
are now actually going on trips while in debt to kind of alleviate the pain, but it never goes away. So, for example, the new meta is now, you got a lot of debt. Use the last remaining debt that you have, credit you have to go on trips to feel better about yourself, and then come back to the mess. It's a trend on TikTok. It's crazy, bro.
What the fuck?
Dude, TikTok is insane, bro. It's top everything.
Oh,
there.
we could react. Did you have some of that stuff you want to react to?
Evictions.
Okay, we could react to that.
It's scary,
Let me
man.
guess, who's the most evicted class?
Okay, it's women.
I'm a PhD.
But what? Yeah. Every time, bro. Yo, niggas call me, man. I don't want to say that shit on air, but screen your tennis, niggas. Hey, y'all. Screen your tennis, man.
I'm just saying, man.
All right.
It's not me. It's out there, bro. It's not me.
All right. We'll go back to that card real quick.
Yeah, cool.
So yeah, guys, having your access to your credit score is huge. Okay, it's very important. Scroll up to the top real quick for me. Yeah, so 0% intro APR. That's actually really fucking. This is a good ass card, bro.
It's fire, bro.
And no annual fee. That's wild.
I kind of want one.
You're welcome, niggas. Found this card for y'all, niggas, man. All right, what's the next card?
Good call, bro. 'Cause I didn't even see this one.
Yeah, it's a really good cashback card, bro. We've talked about this card for fucking years, bro.
Yeah.
This is honestly,
A staple.
I can't.
at this
Yeah,
point.
I can't even talk shit. Like, I'm actually mad at myself that I don't have this card because I already have so many cashback credit cards. But bro, this is a fantastic card, honestly, guys.
Yeah, I just don't want any more cards.
Yeah.
That's the only reason why I didn't get this one.
You know, I might get this shit. I don't fucking know, bro. Honestly, at this point, because it's like So guys, this is probably one of the most popular, most famous 2% cashback cards
of all time.
Because it's just straight 2% cashback on all purchases. Basically 1% when you buy and then 1% as you pay with no category enrollment caps and annual fee. Plus earn $200 cashback after spending $1,500 on purchases in the first 6 months of the account opening. Easy to do.
You're spending money anyway.
Spending the money anyway. Easy to do. You can buy a fucking laptop on it. Boom, you hit your number and you basically got the laptop. Let's say you spend, you really bought the laptop for $1,300.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So
you put gas, you buy some food,
yeah, bro.
groceries. By the time you finish,
this is a fantastic 2% card right here, and we've been talking about this one since like 2020.
And the
guys.
best part is you don't learn about this in school, but you learn it here.
Yeah,
for free.
Yeah. And a couple of you niggas already got this card. We got y'all niggas, man. We put you guys on. And just so you guys know, Citi's not cutting us a check. All these other bitch ass niggas on YouTube that are like, you know, credit card gurus or whatever, them niggas pay them to tell you guys about those cards.
That is true.
We are not getting paid. We are just telling you guys the truth about the best cards right now, you know, in May as of 2025. And we just want you guys to make money, be able to get some reward while doing it, increase your credit score, get some buyer protection, and most importantly, be able to track your credit so you guys can make real purchases in the fucking future. Because the worst thing ever, guys, and I don't think that, bro, that was a really good point you made. Like, I don't think people understand how important this is. A lot of you motherfuckers don't know your credit score until you go make that purchase.
All right, so I'll tell you guys a quick
That's
story.
scary.
About how I learned about this, right? There you go, Mo. So, back when I was a kid, my dad left me. Never came back.
Bombocard!
And that feeling was so real, right? I went to a Lexus store my first couple months here in America. And there at the Lexus store, I met a guy. Never forget his name. Chavez. Miguel. That bastard.
Bless you.
Anyhow, so I go over there. I'm like, okay, I want to get a Lexus. I got a Toyota. It's going okay, but like, I need a Lexus, right? It's newer, cleaner, less miles. So I go to the store. I'm looking around. They're like, oh, hey, can I help you? Yeah, brother, I'm looking for a Lexus. Maybe like this one here, a 2012 used. He's like, okay, I'll help you with this. He's like, let me run the numbers real quick on your score. I give him my social. He goes to his desk. He says to me in like 5 minutes, comes back and says, sorry, we can't help you. I was like, what? I'm paying my my car payment. I'm making payments. Like, what's going on? I should have a good score by now. I didn't know my score, but he knew my score, and it was below 600.
Cool.
So I was not getting anything there, and
if you do, you're going to be at their mercy.
It would have killed me.
Yeah.
And then at that point, I was like, all right, well, what do I do? I have to walk away in shame. And then it's funny. 2 years later, I come back. He's still working there. I'm like, listen, bitch. You see what's outside? A Range Rover. There you go. But no. But like, I didn't understand how it worked over here with the system itself fully until I read that book, Your Credit Score by Les Weston? Yeah. And that book tells you need to look before you go to any place with your score ready in hand, so you can tell them, listen, here's my score. Yep. I know what I'm worth. And you get the best rates at the higher tiers. When it's lower rates. So sorry, no. You get lower rates at the higher tiers, higher rates at lower scores. So the best part about it is if you know what you have in your hand and the power you have, you can walk in there confident and get the best deal possible.
Yeah, and they can't jerk you around, man. That's so important that they can't jerk you around, guys, because they always will try to jerk you around. And the worst thing you want, I'm telling you guys, they're banking on you not knowing your credit score, and you show up at the dealership or trying to close on the house or whatever, and your credit score sucks, and then they're like, oh, well, sorry, well, we can give you a loan, but it's going to be with this interest rate.
Because they'll hype you up and sell you the car in a smooth, like, you know what, this car is good for you, bro. I can see you driving this shit daily. You're like, yeah,
say,
this car.
I they didn't want to sell it to you, but I made a deal in the back.
Yeah, there
right?
you go.
And then that's how they jerk you with the fucking 20% plus interest rate. Guys, you need to know your credit scores, man. In 2025 and beyond, you just need to know. All right, like this is unacceptable, and getting a credit card is step one to that. And you can monitor it for free. These apps are free because they want you to pay and use their credit cards, and the credit card game is competitive. That's good for you because now you get their credit card, you use their credit card, you pay it off, they get business from you, and then they give you access to a nice app that also tracks your credit score. And then not only for free, and not only that, it'll show you all your let's say your credit score sucks. Now you can look and see why it sucks. You'll see that your shit is a collection. So I didn't know that because you had an ambulance fucking visit 10 years ago that you didn't know about.
Yeah.
Right?
That's a big one.
I can't tell you how many times guys have like had some shit in collections they didn't even know about. Like
Or
they
went to Macy's, got a credit card when they were a teenager.
There you
never
go.
paid that shit.
Yep.
Why is it so low?
Yeah.
Well, you didn't pay that card for 20 years, nigga.
Yeah,
What
yeah,
the fuck?
yeah. You got the fucking True Religion jeans in 2008 thinking
Yeah.
shit was sweet.
Bro, I used to know a guy. I told this before on a different show. I used to know a guy. He was a barber back in Pembroke Pines, and he would buy kid you not, bro. Every 2 weeks, he'd go to a high-end store in the mall with his credit card and buy clothes. For the new party, the new event happening. I'm like, damn, nigga. He's like, yeah, bro, I'm in hella debt. I'm like, why you keep doing it? Oh, I need to look fresh. Nigga, I'm fresh and I'm still right now. Stupid. That's terrible, but it's because the trends are always changing, and he's like, he wants to be in the new. But again, that's bad etiquette towards credit because it's being used wrongly.
Yeah. No, absolutely, man. So, guys, you have to be you got to be very careful with that shit and know what's going on. Okay. What's up next? Oh yeah, we're on this. Oh no, we could keep this. Okay, let's see what else they got here because this card's always updating because it's so popular.
Yeah.
They probably. I'm surprised they haven't nerfed this card yet, bro. Earn 5% total cash back on select Citi travel bookings. Cashback is earned in the form of thank you points. Okay, I've never heard of that one. That's new. Redeem as direct deposit. So, okay, so you can go ahead and get that money back as a direct deposit. You can redeem as a statement credit, redeem as a check by mail. Low intro APR. Enjoy no annual fee and zero intro APR for 18 months on balance transfers only. After that, the variable APR. So, okay, so you don't get a 0% intro APR. It's only on balance transfers. Let's see here. Anything else?
I used to wonder why people used to get redeemed by check. I'm like, why would you get redeemed by check? But then I realized if your account is overdraft, you don't want to go into your account.
Oh, yeah.
That's crazy, bro.
Yeah, actually, yeah.
Crazy.
Okay, so low intro APR on transfers only. So yeah, I remember this used to have a period of zero intro APR for the first year, but they probably nerfed it because this card is so popular.
Yes, it's for good reason.
Yeah. This is.
It's too overpowered.
Let's see here. Scroll down real quick.
Too OP.
Start earning cash back right now. Anything else? Okay.
That's it.
So honestly, bro, the Wells Fargo is better than this one right now.
It is.
The Wells Fargo is better right now.
Yeah, it is on top.
Yeah. So it actually beat out the Citi Cat. I never thought I'd see the day. All right. What's up next?
What's the next one?
Okay. For all my
TD
Canadian niggas, this is the first time you guys did something right.
TD
double up credit card, all right? Earn unlimited 2% cash back on all eligible purchases, no rotating spend categories, no caps, no limits. Plus get 2 special introductory offers. So basically you get a bonus cash back, get 200% cash back in the form of a statement credit when you spend $1,500 within the first 90 days after account spending. And then balance transfer, 0% introductory APR balance transfer for first 15 billing cycles after account opening. After that, blah, blah, blah. So is it for balance transfers only? Yeah, it looks like this one's only for balance transfers. Okay. And then you get 2% cash back on no annual fee as well on this one.
No rotating spending categories
which
either.
is good. Now, rotating spend categories, guys, this could be good if you're the if you spend your money on a wide range of things.
Like restaurants, gas,
yeah,
groceries.
which we'll talk. Which don't worry, we got y'all niggas. We got specific cashback cards as well on this list. Let's see here. What else?
And then the regular.
And then the regular bullshit. Scroll up real quick, Bills, for me. Visa benefits. Yep. Like cell phone protection. Okay, that's good. I didn't know that. No rotating spend categories, no annual fee. So basically another, very basic 2% cashback card. Also, another reason why this is good, for all you guys that got a TD bank account, this might be a card that you want to get. And then also it's a Visa card. Guys, Visa and MasterCard are the two master races, to be honest with y'all. Like, as much as I like Amex, I understand the fact that like Amex is not accepted a lot of places. Or here's the other way they get you. They give you a fucking extra service charge for using Amex.
Yeah.
A lot of places are like that because the transaction fees for Amex are really high. So what the merchant will do sometimes to offset the cost is they'll charge you more or say you got to have a minimum spend for it, which is bullshit. But that's one of the problems you have to deal with when you have Amex. And then some places just don't take Amex or Discover.
I was in Paris. They didn't take a lot of Amex. I had to use my Visa.
You had to use your Visa, right? Yeah. Especially internationally. Internationally, bro, you better have a MasterCard or a Visa.
Yeah.
I tell everyone to have at least one good Visa, have at least one good MasterCard, have at least one Amex, and if you want, you can have a Discover. I'll be honest with you. I think Discover's trash. But I don't have any Discover cards. But Discover
Me either.
has the best beginner credit cards. By far, Discover has the best beginner credit cards. Discover It. the secured and the unsecured. So it's a really good way to get your foot in the door. But the problem with Discover is that it's not widely accepted, like Mastercard and Visa. But they got really good.
So get Visa. It's better.
It was my gateway.
Yeah, it was.
Discover.
Oh yeah, Mo, you want tell them real quick about man? We should have had you talk about this last episode. The Discover card. How'd you build your credit up with that? Can you kind of take them through that?
Well, one, I had to really seriously budget, and I made sure everything that I was paying for, I used my Discover It, and I utilized the cashback feature. And every couple of months, they have like certain things, maybe a set of 3 months. It'll be like grocery stores. Another set of 3 months, it'll be like restaurants. Yes, I know, Big Mo restaurants. Ha ha ha. Yeah, I know.
Yeah.
And another time it was going to be back to grocery stores, or another time it's going to be gas stations. I always make sure I pay good attention to the Discover It rewards of when they give extra cash back. I said gas stations though.
Oh, yeah, that's everything's free.
Yeah, yeah.
Good stuff, man. Good stuff.
But it yes, it is trash on the long run. But it was
the secured one first, right?
Yes.
Okay. And how long?
And it was the only one that actually took me in with my low credit score.
What was your credit score at the time?
It was like high fives, like 590.
And then with the Discover It, so you had it for how long did you have it before you transitioned it from unsecured to secured?
I know I had it. It was still within the same year of 2021. It was like maybe 6 months.
Okay, 6 months to transition from unsecured to secured.
Yes.
Or sorry, from secured to unsecured.
Yes.
And then what did your credit score shoot up to after that 6 months?
It was shooting up to upper 600. Like I shot up to like a good.
Nigga, damn.
Yeah.
You brought it up that. You brought it up over 100 points.
I also really paid a good attention to my budget.
Yeah.
Because my eating habits did change for obvious
Gotcha.
reasons.
Okay, so you saved money.
Yes.
And that helped you with bringing down your debt.
Yes.
Okay.
And
Nice.
I made sure that everything that I was buying, I paid it right away.
Okay.
I made sure it was paid off right away, as soon as possible, and bringing the usage as low as possible.
Yeah. That's a card that we've been telling you guys to use for years. The Discover It card. As much as Discover sucks, they got really good beginner cards. So there you go. There's Mo's success story where he took the Discover It secured, which is basically you got to put money on it. Then after that, you transition it to an unsecured, which it basically becomes a credit card, and you can use that to artificially kind of bring up your credit score. And then from there, you're able to get other credit cards.
Yes. I got my. Well, I don't know if I might spoil. It's probably not gonna be in this episode, but that's the Capital One Venture that I got. That's like my favorite.
That's a very good.
Yes.
I put you onto that one.
Yes, you did.
That's a good travel credit card, guys. We'll when we do travel credit cards, that will be on there.
I was actually working when you was talking about the venture.
Yeah,
so that's what I got.
It's a very good travel credit card, man.
And
the Venture.
and my other favorite is the Prime, the Amazon Prime.
The Amazon Prime.
Yes.
Oh yeah, we're gonna talk about the Prime on this one.
That's why I was worried that I was gonna spoil.
Yeah. No, you good. So all right, there you go. So guys, for anyone that's a beginner, Discover It, and then the Pedal one is also a really good one for beginners. Can we get those tabs for those two just for the end of the show, and we'll show it to them just so they have a visual. And then what else do we have here?
What's the next one?
Yeah, what's the next card?
The Pedal and the which one?
Discover It.
All right.
Yeah, we'll have those ready. Okay, so here we go. So we got the Blue Cash Everyday card. This is a good Amex card. So you get $200 back when you spend $2,000 purchases on your new card within the first 6 months of card membership. You will receive a $200 back in the form of a statement credit. So as you guys can see here, they pay you back in different ways. Sometimes it's statement credit, sometimes it's cash, sometimes it's direct deposit. Depends on the card. 0% intro APR for. Let's go real quick up. On purchase and balances
15 months.
for 15 months from the date of account opening. So this one is for balance transfers only. And then this one shows you get 3% cash back on groceries, 3% on U.S. online retail purchases, and 3% on gas. And then 1% on other purchases. So remember how I told you guys you don't want a fucking credit card that gives you 1% ever? So with a card like this, if it gives you these types of perks and you actually spend money on online retail purchases and gas and grocery stores, then this makes sense.
Yeah.
Right? Because now you're getting 3% cash back, so maybe a 2% flat rate won't be as good as this card, right? Especially if you spend a bulk of your money on gas and, retail purchases and groceries, which for most Americans, this is where the majority of their money goes anyway, right? Outside of rent, which don't worry, we got a rent card for you guys as well.
There's a cap, but it's still 6K is a lot.
Yeah,
So-
yeah, 6,000 per year, right?
Yeah.
That's the only negative on this one. But they know you could easily run it up. on this shit.
Of course.
That's why they're like 6,000 per year.
Hey, I'll pay for your gas, nigga. Here.
Yeah.
Here we go.
So yeah, you could definitely run this shit up. So scroll down.
Yeah, we getting Disney bundle.
Yeah, bundle credit, cashback at Amazon.com. Check out. Now, don't worry, guys. We got the Amazon card for y'all on this. Like if you're gonna do Amazon, there's a specific card for Amazon. Send and split. Oh yeah, with Venmo and shit like that. Okay. So yeah, so this is a good. That's
a lot of perks.
This is a good cashback perk card. Also, the other good thing too is Amex has really good customer service, guys.
Amazingly good.
Yeah, the only thing that sucks is you're probably gonna get on the line with the Jeet. But other than that, they're pretty good.
I will say though, for people that do want to flex, having an Amex card is a flex. So
Yeah, I don't know about this one though. I don't think this one's a metal.
that's not. But
Yeah, but no annual fee as well. So that's good. So this is a good card, guys. Now we're starting to get into the cards that like give you benefits in certain areas.
yeah, I would argue that Amex has a lot of perks versus other cards that don't have that many perks for you with the points as well. So
Yeah.
good to have.
What's up next?
Yeah, but having that platinum or gold card is it's nice.
Yeah.
It's nice.
Oh, and then let's also get on the list, Bills. I forgot to put it. The Amazon credit
Prime.
card.
So
The Amazon
U.S.
Prime
Bank
credit card.
is the next one. This one is a cashback card from U.S. Bank.
Yeah.
We got here.
So this one
6%
is really
cashback
fucking
at your
good.
favorite stores, plus $250 bonus. 60% cashback on what?
Yeah. So on your first $1,500 in combined eligible purchases each quarter with 2 retailers you choose.
Pretty good.
So let's say you go to Walmart or Target all the time, you can pick it. And then,
pretty
and so now we're starting to get into. So we gave you guys the 3 best flat 2% cashback cards.
Yeah.
Now we're starting to get into the category cards, and the American Express one a bit more broad. This one you can actually find really zero in on certain stores that you want.
It's more technical, but once you understand the actual nuances, it's a really big W for you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So with this card, 6% cash back is crazy at your favorite stores plus a $250 bonus. So you spend $2,000.
They cap it though.
Within the first 120 days, and you can get that $250 cash back. And then you get 1.5 on all other eligible purchases, and then 3% cash back on your first 1,500 ineligible purchases on your choice of one everyday category like wholesale, clubs, gas, and EV charging stations. So you get to pick as well, right? And then for the first year, low annual fee for the so it's $95. Now we're starting to get into annual fees because cards like this are really good, so they charge you. But all the other cards we showed you guys have no annual fee. What else here? Earn more cash back, rewards on prepaid travel. Oh wow, that's another one. So earn 5.5 cash back on hotel and car reservations booked directly with rewards. So you get 5.5 on using that to book your stuff. Pay over time with U.S. Bank Extended Pay. Receive a new card member 0 fee offer on extended pay plans open in the first 6 days after an account. So
that's pretty good.
Basically gives you more time. And let's see here. Yeah.
Oh, Ace Hardware, Apple. Okay. Some good options.
6% cash back at 2 retailers you choose. So you can pick 2 of these places and, really, really run it up.
The Apple Card is really good too. The Apple Card is really good, actually.
Oh yeah, we'll put that as can we put that on the list as well, Bills? I have an Apple Card. I use that one. That one could work pretty well, depending. It's more of a niche card, but that one works too.
All right. Not bad.
Yeah, and to see how it compares to the other cards. Yeah. Yeah, sometimes. In some instances.
Yeah.
So this is a good card too. A bit more niche, but you can run it up on this one as well. There is an annual fee on it though. So.
Oh, session
yeah,
expired.
see, I'm telling you guys, we're giving you guys the most up-to-date shit. Like, Bill's literally just logged into it this morning, or not this morning, excuse me, just now before we started the stream, and they're already saying, oh yeah, we gotta, do whatever. So we're gonna refresh it and open it back up for you guys. I think this is gonna be the Amex Cash Preferred or something.
Blue Cash.
Yeah. Okay. So this one is a good card, guys. This one, basically, you get $250 back after you spend $3,000 purchase on your first new card within the first 6 months of card membership. You receive $250 cash back in the form of statement credit. Amex usually does statement credits, by the way, guys. This is kind of their thing. You get 6% on groceries, up to $6,000 per year. 6% select streaming subscription. So you got Netflix or whatever, you get 6% cash back on
Netflix,
that.
yeah.
Hulu. 3% on transit. So the taxis, rideshare, parking. Rideshare is going to be like an Uber. or Lyft.
Nice.
Tolls, trains, buses, and more. So if you commute quite a bit and use, transportation, public transportation,
Uber adds
that's
up,
a good
bro.
way. Uber does add up. And then 3% cash back on gas and then 1% on other purchases. So again, here's another example of a card that gives you 1% flat on everything, but you're making a bunch on all the other, categories, assuming you spend money there, right? And then also it gives you benefits with, look, you got the Disney bundle and all this other shit, just like the other one.
Pretty similar.
So this one is a more powerful of the other Amex card. This is like a more premium version of it, guys. Because I think the other one was only 3%. This one is double.
6%.
So this one's 6% on everything.
Wow.
So this one probably has an annual fee, though.
And I'm about to say, first year, yeah, $95.
$95 for the first year?
Yeah, see, top left?
Okay.
Yeah, it's too good to be true for free.
Okay, so the first year free and then 95 after that.
That's what they get you.
Which is common, yeah. A lot of them.
It's worth it because
Yeah, you get a lot of benefits here.
That's a lot.
So this one's a bit more, like I said, this is an upgrade to the other Amex card I showed you guys. All right, what's up next? And then we'll show you guys two niche cards with we'll show you guys the Apple card just because I know some of you guys might be Apple
Amazon
fans, and then the Amazon card.
Yeah, that's a lot of cards you guys could choose from, though.
Yeah.
So you got a lot of options to choose from.
I think right now that Wells Fargo seems to be the best one.
Dude, by far.
For a 2% cash back,
Zero
no
annual fee,
and you get a $200 thing. Bro, they're going to nerf that card. They're 100% going to nerf that card soon. So you guys might as well get in now.
Okay, Apple card, here we have it.
Okay, so
you
this
gotta
is
play
the
for it.
Apple card. This card's been out forever. Let me see how much they've nerfed it. Let's see.
No fees.
Okay, no annual fees, no late fees, no foreign transaction fees, no fees really. That's good.
Okay, daily cashback, unlimited, 3% cashback on every purchase you make. It's real cash.
But here's the thing. I think you have to use Apple Pay.
Oh, really?
I think you have to use Apple Pay to get that. They say up to 3% cash back. So if I'm not mistaken, unless they changed it, it's 1% or 1.5% on all purchases if you use the card. So if you use the actual card. If you use Apple Pay, it's 2%, and then if you use if you buy it at an Apple store, it's like 3 to 5%. Let's go back though. Let's look. Let's see here. No points, no gimmicks.
Oh, here we go.
Okay, so on everything you buy from Apple and at select merchants like Nike and Walgreens, when you use Apple Card with Apple Pay, okay, so 3% on.
With Apple Pay?
You got to use Apple Pay.
That's so weird.
Yeah, this is a very good card for your Apple Wallet.
Yeah. But it's a metal card.
And then every time you pay with Apple Card using Apple Pay, you get 2%. Okay. Every time you pay with Apple Card using Apple Pay. Okay. And then 1% all purchases where Apple, what does that say? Apple is accepted?
Accepted, yeah. Isn't
accepted.
Oh, is not accepted. Okay, so.
Apple Pay isn't accepted.
Okay, yeah. And you know how you do that? You have to use, you can ask, so the way the Apple Card works, you can ask for a physical card. The physical card is nice. I ain't gonna lie. It's a flex. It's just blank white. Nothing on it. It's just blank white. And it's metal. So it does look good, but you have to request it. That is where you get the 1%. But where Apple Pay really shows, guys, and I'll actually show it to you guys. I'll show you guys. So you open up your wallet, right? Right? You open up your wallet like this. And it shows you, it color codes how you're spending your money, right? So, it says, oh, and then look at this. So it says, so I got a warning, right, about some unusual activity. So boom, I can check that and double check if it's, legit. And then it shows you the orange, I think, if I'm not mistaken. What does that show? Orange is, it's color coded. Orange is food and drinks is orange. So it shows you all that shit, guys, right? And then you can pay, right? It shows you your current balance. So for me, it's like $291 or whatever. And I can pay it. And then you can choose how much you want to pay, right? So if I go ahead and I click here, pay to whatever, $211, you just click the button. I go $211, double check, boom, right? And then you pay it, and then it's done. And then you have it like this. And then the other good thing about this thing is it shows all your transactions right there, right? So that's good.
All I seen was Chipotle.
Yeah, Chipotle?
Right, I was
Yeah,
just
you know
gonna
it,
say
bro.
that. Oh.
Chipotle and Instacart, man. And 7-Eleven, nigga.
That's where you live, bro.
Chipotle,
Yeah, it's the same
That's
shit.
where- that's where you
Chipotle
live, bro.
and Core Power.
Yeah, like literally it's the same shit all the time, bro. Chipotle, fucking Instacart.
Now that
Yeah.
is the golden
Uber
ticket.
Eats, like same
The
shit.
spending habits.
Uh,
W spending
yeah, that's
habits.
hey man, you got to do it.
You don't want to see mine.
I want to see fresh.
Nah,
you don't see by it, bro.
And then here also, guys, if you see right, you click this little button here, and it'll give you your credit card information number and stuff like that. You click there, it does a Face ID, and it shows it to you. So it's all here on one thing. So that's where the Apple Card is good. Is that it's good for Apple Pay, and you can like look at everything right there on your Apple Wallet. Okay, so it's good. And then depending on the color, it shows how you spend your money and shit like that. So it's good for tracking. If you're really trying to figure out your spending habits and all other stuff, it's good. So
Oh, mine's all Uber Eats.
Uber Eats.
But I don't use yeah.
There you go.
But
And then you get and then it gets put into your like your Apple Cash, right? So like, look, now all my rewards are there on this card, and you can see all the money that you earn from your Apple Card, right? So your Apple Card gives you the money back, and then it goes into this, which you have Apple Cash, and you have a balance,
Nice.
right? So that's the good thing with the Apple Card is that like if you have an iPhone and you like to use Apple Pay, it's a very good card to use. Now, if you buy a lot of Apple products, it's good for that as well. Because I think you get 3% to 5% cash back if you spend it at the Apple Store. So, and then also the Nike Store and shit like that too. And this case is completely fucking cooked. Holy. Anyway.
Damn.
Damn, nigga.
Yeah, this shit broke it. I gotta get a new
Here's
one.
the best part. You can use your hold on Apple Card at Apple, 3% back.
There you go. Now
Apple
I can go
Pay,
over
let's
there.
go, baby.
Now I can go over there. This shit
More
cooked,
money.
nigga.
More money.
This shit cooked. Okay. whatever.
Learning in style.
That card for to get a new color.
Yeah, that shit cooked. So anyway,
You got any chat bills?
We have some cats, but this is the pedal. We always
Pedal?
put the pedal.
oh yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
yeah.
Okay, so now we're going into the. Do we do that? Before we get into the beginner cards again. Let's do the Amazon card,
Amazon.
Amazon Prime card. Yeah. So yeah, again, I want to be clear though, guys. The Apple Card is not really a good cashback card, but like it's a good niche card. Like if you like to use Apple Pay,
It's a flex.
if you want to, well, I don't even think it's a flex, bro. Unless you get the physical card. If you
Yeah,
get the physical card, then it's a
physical
flex.
But
But
it's
you get 1% on that
1%
shit.
flex is an L.
Yeah, that shit's L, bro.
So
So
say you
just
buy a
a
Rolls
flex.
Royce 2014, like I got a Rolls Royce.
that shit trash.
It's an L, bro.
1% just a flex.
Apple Card, bro, be honest with y'all, only if you buy a lot of Apple products and you want to use your phone to do things with Apple Pay, that's the only way. Or if you want to track your spending and shit like that, it's really good for that. It shows you charts and all that shit on the phone. That's where Apple Pay, the Apple Card makes sense. If you don't care about none of that, bro, fuck, don't get it.
Yeah.
I got it just because I remember I was buying a laptop, and back then you got 5% cash back, so I got the card to get the laptop.
Where's your laptop now?
The one I have.
Oh.
The one we did the show with.
Oh,
That laptop. I bought it with,
I don't know where mine is.
when Chris was originally. Remember when Chris used to run it with the laptop? That was it.
I miss Chris, man. Where is he? Oh, yeah, that's right, not here. Hey, he should be here. Should he be? It's 9:30. Should he be here?
No comment.
Just saying. All right, we can move forward. Amazon card, let's go.
Yo, this nigga, bro.
This is my favorite card.
Here we go.
actually.
Favorite card. Prime Amazon Cashback Card. Yeah. So no annual credit card fee plus no foreign transaction fees. You get $150 credit Amazon gift card instantly upon arrival with an eligible Prime membership. W. Okay.
Damn, I gotta be a Prime member to get
Yeah,
that?
Prime member, brother.
Hell
Gotta be
yeah.
Prime.
Damn,
Hey,
I'm playing
Prime
with that
only.
shit.
Hey,
Okay, we got Amazon.com, 3% unlimited, 3% as well. Amazon Fresh Online, Whole Food Market, 3% as well. Chase Travel, 3%. Yeah.
Now, I'll say this, bro. If you make more than, 2 Amazon purchases a year,
Yeah.
they should probably have this card, you would say?
Shit. Even with, 2 to 5.
Yeah.
Because,
And if I'm not mistaken, I think this is a metal card, bro.
yes, it is. Very heavy.
You have it, right?
Yeah.
Do you have one?
Yes.
With you?
Yes.
Can you show them what it looks like real quick?
Don't dox yourself.
Yeah, don't dox yourself, obviously. Don't show them the back. Show them just the front.
nigga, what you been ordering on Amazon?
Bro. Well,
You were
Well, bro, everybody uses Amazon, bro.
Amazon
I know.
wrong things, bro.
and especially Whole Foods. Yo, I get so much points off of Whole Foods.
Okay.
They're expensive, bro. Holy crap.
They buff. my
They
life.
after Amazon bought them, they brought the prices down a bit. They used to be bad though. That shit used to be super trash.
I go to Trader Joe's. If I go. Send that hoe to go do it for me.
The one in Midtown?
Yeah.
Oh,
Here it is.
yeah, we just opened one here.
Oh, here?
No, I mean like Miami didn't have a
Oh.
Trader Joe's for a minute.
Oh, yeah.
Not one close, at least in the city.
You know why I go there? For the
There you
coconut-
go. That's what it looks like, guys. It's a metal card.
Drop that shit, I'm gonna
That thing heavy. It's my second heaviest next adventure.
A good card, bro. Is it still? What's the perks on it? Let's look. Pull it up real quick. Again,
You're getting 3% cash
a niche
back.
card, yeah.
On
So
most things here. Whole
So
Foods-
Amazon earn 3% cash back on your Amazon.com purchase or 5% cash back with an eligible Prime membership. So if you got a Prime membership, guys, you're getting like the double whammy. Then you got Amazon Fresh, earn 3% back at Amazon Fresh online or in store. What is this? Is it like a delivery shit?
Yes,
Amazon
it's
Fresh? What is that?
Amazon Fresh. It's basically if you don't want to keep going to the grocery store.
It's their own
It's their own Uber grocery store.
Okay.
Uber Eats grocery store.
Oh, it's like Instacart.
Yes.
Good for them.
Yes.
Okay. And then you got Whole Foods, basically earn a limited 3% back online or in store at the Whole Foods Market.
Yeah.
Or 5% with the eligible
Yup.
Prime membership, which that could add up. If you only shop at Whole Foods, because I know a lot of you niggas are on some, worldly type shit, you could go ahead and go to a Whole Foods.
It's organic.
Yeah. I'll say this, though. If they got a Whole Foods in your neighborhood, it's a good neighborhood. It should be.
There's a
No, it's actually,
it's true, though, it's
bro,
true.
I'm telling you. Whole
They don't-
Foods is a very good, they don't open up in the hood,
They don't
bro.
go in the hood, bro.
Yeah.
They stay far from the hood.
Once you start seeing Chipotle's and Starbucks and Whole Foods,
No, you see Aldi?
hey, man.
Oh, run for the hills. You see
Just
Aldi?
getting good.
All these
You gotta run, bro.
Yeah, you gotta
Aldi's-
leave, right?
It's an L, bro.
oh my god.
Aldi out of there.
Chase Travel earn 3% back on Chase Travel purchases or 5% back with eligible Prime membership. Gas station 2% cash back. Restaurants earn unlimited 2% cash back at restaurants whether you dine in or take out. Local transit commuting. Damn, this is a good ass card,
I
bro.
told you it's my favorite card.
Yeah, and then 1% back on everything else. So, bro, this is on. You could use this as an everyday card,
Not bad at all.
but it makes the most sense if you got a Prime membership. Prime membership.
I'm not gonna hold you.
bought-
2% at gas stations unlimited is crazy,
I've,
bro.
Yeah.
I've purchased
Damn.
I've purchased I've purchased
I'm not gonna
studio
hold you. I'm gonna
equipment.
get this car, nigga.
I've purchased studio equipments off of because of the amount of the points alone. Because of this card.
Yeah, I've gotten shit for free off Amazon because of this card. So yeah, guys. I mean, if you got Amazon Prime, this is a no-brainer,
Bro, you-
chat.
you heard
I'll be
about
honest with y'all.
Oh
Don't ask me how I know this, right? Just I heard through the grapevine
First, you be in North Miami?
with the duet. No, but there was this girl that I knew.
Allegedly.
That's the point that I knew, and she would buy on Amazon with the card, get the points, and then she would claim the item as never found or never acquired, and they would, or she would say it was damaged, and then she would return it and keep the points.
Oh, that's fucked.
That's fucked up though. Holy, but hold on, she got points and free shit. I mean, by the
Is
way,
it what I think?
she wasn't black.
Hispanic?
Oh wait, hold on, she was African. I like she was African. She was
yeah.
black.
I knew it.
Oh, you're right. Damn, this nigga right, bro. Damn,
How'd I know, bro?
that's crazy, bro.
Some jokes right
Orangutan
themselves.
behavior.
Oh my
Damn.
Orangutan behavior, bro.
She light skinned though. She light skinned.
Yeah?
But she's African.
Oh, looks like we're hitting the front page on Rumble, niggas.
Let's go.
Let's go, baby.
But yeah, man, this is some good
Hey,
advice
guys,
for you
just
guys.
so y'all know, because some bitch ass niggas said that we view bot. Guys, if you hit the front page of Rumble, what ends up happening is anyone that's on the front page of Rumble, well, if you're on the first thing, automatically, the anyone that's on the front page counts as a viewer.
Also,
Because they can see what. Well, if you're the number one, because it shows a box, a preview box.
also
So.
you don't get deals if you view bot, you idiot. Like you can't do that.
Oh yeah.
They're gonna see your numbers and see that you're view botting.
Yeah.
Idiot.
Yeah. So, guys, we've never view botted
No.
ever. Like the one time I ever saw anything was like when academics came and then like it went
Yeah,
up
it
and then
went
it
up
went down.
randomly, bro.
That had nothing to do with us. Y'all niggas saw us. Our hands were right here. Like we weren't
Yeah.
fucking.
That shit's so random.
It could have been somebody else. But like, bro, we've never view botted, bro, ever. So all our numbers are authentic.
Organic.
Niggas might sit there and say, "Oh, y'all niggas fell off, bro." It's not that we ever fell off. It's that we just don't view bot, nigga. Like.
Also, we're demonetized. So
Yep.
That's
Still
you.
killing it. Still killing it. So, yeah, man.
all right, we got actually the Bilt card right here, BILT.
Yes.
So
okay.
this helps you pay your rent anywhere, anytime, any place. By Wells Fargo. By the way, you know Wells Fargo is owned by them.
Well, of course.
The people.
I've been on that.
So yeah,
We're comedian.
keep that in mind. But you know what? I actually don't hate them people. I feel good actually. So I like Wells Fargo. Anyways, earn points on rent and even more in your neighborhood.
W Fresh.
So basically, guys,
And I think this is really, guys, the only credit card that you can like actually pay rent for, and it's made for that.
yeah.
So, what's up, man?
So the good thing is that like most people pay rent anyway. So now you can get points for it and benefit from the card because a lot of times the rent that you pay, $1,500, $2K, $3, $4, $5K, that adds up. And if you actually go ahead and get that card, man, the benefit's insane. What's up, brother? So yeah, it's a really good card and it's metal.
Shit.
Wait, the bill card
Yeah.
metal?
Yeah. Metal. BLT, yeah.
Yeah. This is good. Like I said, this is really good for
Mastercard,
paying your
Metal.
rent, guys. And it's honestly the only card on the market that I know that you use to actually just pay your rent.
So you get 1x points on rent, up to 100,000 points each calendar year. 5x points with neighborhood dining partners, which I don't know what they are right now, but they do change. Points on Lyft rideshare. I mean, it should be Uber, but whatever. And then 2x points on travel. So airlines, hotels, car rental. It's not a bad card. And 0 annual fee.
Yeah.
You can't
But
beat
the
that, bro.
biggest thing with this card is being able to pay your rent with it, guys, and
Yeah.
get points for it, man, because I know how many of y'all have, had a direct deposit or whatever, and you're not getting a benefit paying on it. And here's the thing. Rent is your biggest expense most of the time.
Yeah.
And you're not getting a reward on it. So the purpose of this, guys, is to, get a benefit, finally, for paying, that $1,000, $2,000, $3,000 a month in rent, man. It's fucking bullshit. So now you're getting a benefit. So let's do a quick recap here
Yes.
on...
So number
Did we
one.
hit all the cards?
Yeah.
All right, so guys, number one, get a fucking credit card, okay? We want. Oh, you know what? Let's go over the beginner credit cards for them real fast.
The pedal one?
Yeah, the pedal and the unsecured, and then Mo gave you guys the story already. So making credit history. So this is again, we always recommend these two cards for you guys when it comes to
Beginner cards.
beginner cards.
Yeah.
So the pedal is the pedal 2 or the pedal 1. That's the best one for.
I think pedal 1
Pedal one.
is a better one. Yeah, pedal 1. I don't even know why I got pedal 2. It's kind of whack. I think it's pedal 1. Yeah, because no annual fee, and then you get 1 to 10% cash back. That one's limited to 1.5. Yeah. So that one's worse. The pedal 2. Pedal 1's better.
Okay, but which one is the one that has the easier get in, like lower credit score to get in?
Pedal. No, same. Like I don't know why they made a pedal 2. Like to me, it's kind of dumb because it's the same shit. Just one is
Okay.
better.
All right.
Yeah.
Well, either way, the point here, guys, is one gives you a little bit slight better cash back, one to 1.5. The point is, guys, is obviously get the best one that you can get because I think annual membership fee, no fees of any kind, 0. So if you can get the pedal 2, get it, but it depends on your. You know what it probably is? It probably depends on your credit score.
Credit score, yeah.
So get the best one that you guys can get. Obviously, maybe the pedal 1 Rise might not be the one for you guys, but the pedal 1 to the pedal 2, get the best one that you can and start building up your credit. So these are credit cards that you can get in the beginning, which we've talked about before. And the other one also, guys, is the Discover It card.
Yes.
Which Mo
Yes.
talked about extensively, where you get a secured version and then work your way up and get an unsecured version. Secured means you put money on the card, right? $100, $200, whatever. Use it as a credit card. Then, once you do it for about 6 months without fucking up,
And you
Mo,
pay it off.
how did you do it, Mo? You called them and you said, hey, I want to turn it into unsecured?
Yes. Yeah.
Okay, and you did it 6 months, right?
It was exactly how you said it too, where you would apply online. They wouldn't even answer, or they just decline. And I called them myself and said, hey, I really want to stay with this card. I really want to stay with you guys. You guys have been treating me well. I would like a credit increase.
Yep.
And besides
then
credit
upgrade
increase,
to the
and then
upgrade to the
Look at you
unsecured.
negotiating.
Yeah.
Negotiating. Okay, look at
Yeah,
you,
so he
man.
applied online. He got declined, and then he called them,
Yeah.
and they made it happen. That's the power of calling, guys, by the way.
Because it's an automated robot, basically.
Yeah, it's like
Scanning.
based on algorithms and all this other bullshit. And then they see his name, see Moise, so like, nah, man, this nigga's probably a Jew.
He's a scammer.
So they're like,
Yeah, he's a scammer.
I'm just kidding. They actually should have approved him on that case. But then they saw the last name Pierre. They're like, oh, no. If it was
Haitian
if it was Pierre Stein, they would have approved him. But they saw Pierre. They was like, this nigga's a fucking Haitian. Now we good.
Disclaimer. Comedy skit.
this is a comedy skit, by the way.
Yeah.
So he applied for the card, got it, worked on it for 6 months, the secured card. Then he made it unsecured after 6 months of paying it off. Got declined, called, they gave it to him. Then you worked your way up, and then you built your credit score up like what, 200
Yes.
points just by doing that shit, basically?
Yes, correct.
And then he was able to go ahead and get. Now he has the Amazon card. Then he has a capture
Venture.
a Venture Capital One card, which these cards you need to have a very good credit score to get, which give you crazy benefits. So we've talked about.
And heavy cards too.
So once you go ahead and you got your credit figured out, right, and you got your first couple credit cards, whether it's a pedal or an unsecured, right, then you got to graduate to what I call a card that actually gives you benefits. And that first card needs to be a cashback credit card, guys. We showed you guys a couple. I think right now, if you were to apply for a card now, it looks like the Wells Fargo is the best.
By far.
It looks like that one's
That's
the best,
the best one,
right
yeah.
now. No annual fee, 18% intro APR where you don't pay, and then 200%, $200 cash back. That's kind of fucking crazy, bro. They're gonna nerf that card soon. So it looks like, but then you got the Citi Double Cash, and then the other one that we gave, which was the TD Bank.
Yeah.
Those are good
They're
cashback
good.
cards. There's plenty of others too, guys, but those are just some good ones that give you a 2% flat cash back. And then if you want to expand from there, once you have your 2% cashback card, then you expand into the cards that showed you guys before,
Apple,
like the
Amazon.
Apple, Amazon.
Amazon is good though.
The,
God damn, that's good.
That Visa that we showed you guys with the 6% cash back, the Blue Cash Preferred. All these different cards give you a crazy amount of benefit depending on where you decide you want to shop. It's basically contingent upon that. And then you got the Apple card, you got the Amazon card. I know there's Sam's Club cards out there and Walmart cards, and you could get really in the weeds. But those are some good ones that give you really good fucking benefits across the board from where it goes, man. So,
But W content, man, because this is some good shit.
Yeah,
and by
guys.
the way,
start with the beginner credit cards. Once you're able to get your credit score up to what, 700? Mo, when did you apply and get your Capital One venture? You were in the 700s?
I was in the 700s.
Okay.
like,
Once you get into the 700, guys,
710.
then you can start getting like these good cashback cards that give you 2% or more.
also keep a budget for your credit card spending, because the problem is if you're not aware of what you're spending, you go over and you don't pay back monthly, you're cooked. So have a budget of your cash that you can actually have in reserves. For example, let's say you make $4K a month. Cool. You spend on your card, maybe $1,500, $2K max. After that, finish. If you go over that, you're cooked. So pay it off every month in full, because guys, I tell you, I had 30K in debt, two months to pay it off. But again,
And you're paying more, by the way.
Yes. So you got to pay it off every month. Have a budget for it, because if you're not careful, it could fuck you up.
And the credit cards, guys, you saw it. 18 to 30% interest rate on some of this shit. They're fucking cooking you.
Oh, some people are cooked forever, bro.
Bro, yeah, some of y'all will never get out. So I ain't gonna lie, man. Some of you guys literally are in the fucking shadow run, bro.
Fatality.
Right? This nigga Shao Kahn got your soul.
You need Dave Ramsey. You need him.
But like, if you guys aren't idiots and you guys, right, because a lot of you guys that watch us are more critical thinkers, get your beginner credit card, get your score up into the 700s. Once you get to 700s, your first credit card that gives you benefits should be a cashback credit card.
Yes.
2%, bare minimum, chat. 2%. Okay. The only time it's acceptable to get a credit card that gets you under 2% for cashback is the cards that we showed you guys where you get ridiculous benefits. And here's the thing. These cards like Amazon, they're still giving you 2% on damn near everything. Okay? So get a basic 2% flat everywhere. Then after you get your 2% flat, then you could go ahead and get, a specialized card in categories. Okay? So step one, get your first credit card. Get it up to 700. Use that first credit card to get yourself into the 700s. Once you get into the 700s, first credit card, that's a real credit card that gives you benefits, 2% cash back. Bare minimum. Once you have that 2% cash back card, then you can go ahead and graduate into cards that are specific. Your Amazon cards, your Apple cards, your Nike cards, your Sam's Club, or some of the other cards we showed you guys, right? And the 2% cards, Citi Cash, the Citi Double Cash, or the Wells Fargo are fantastic choices, right? 2% cash back across the board, with some benefits when you open up.
Amazon is amazing, though. I like that one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I suggest, honestly, after you guys get your flat 2% cash back, go ahead and pick up the Amazon card.
Facts.
Honestly. Because most of y'all niggas in here that are watching this, you guys probably order shit on Amazon. You might have a Whole Foods near you, or you're an Amazon Prime member. It doesn't make sense to be shopping on Amazon without an Amazon card. It's absolutely retarded. So, anything else
We got some chats
that
here.
I missed?
And then we're from our sponsor.
Oh, super chats. Okay.
That's pretty much it.
We can read the sponsor first, then chats. Let's go ahead and read it. You got it?
I got this. Folks, the American dream is under attack, and hardworking patriots like yourself are being crushed under mountains of debt. We spoke about this earlier. Why? Because creditors love debt. They want you to be stuck in their high-interest trap. They want you drowning in student loans, credit card debt, and skyrocketing mortgage rates. Because when you're broke, you're controllable. So what do? Take control, fight back, and that starts with PDS Debt. They've helped tens of thousands of people live debt-free. PDS Debt goes beyond the numbers to understand your unique financial situation, craft a personalized plan designed just for you. There's no minimum credit score required. They're here to help you save more, pay off your debt faster, and start putting money back where it belongs, in your pocket. PDS Debt is A+ rated by Better Business Bureau, boasts hundreds of 5-star reviews on Google, and holds a 5-star rating on Trustpilot. Why? Because PDS Debt has helped thousands of people get out of debt. Stop living in debt, get your free assessment today, and find the best option for yourself at pdsdebt.com/FNF. You're just 30 seconds away from getting out of debt. pdsdebt.com/FNF. That's pdsdebt.com/FNF. There you go.
Cool. Anything else?
Some chats here real quick.
Oh, yeah. Let's read some chats.
All right.
And guys, do me a favor, like the video on YouTube. We got, 7,000 plus you ninjas watching right now? So guys, like the video. There's some fucking educational shit right here for you niggas, man.
About 10K
Yeah. Is it?
on everything, yeah.
Oh, shit. Okay.
Oh, Dominican
No, we fell off though.
Dominican UD.
Is Amex Gold? Go ahead, you got it.
Is Amex Gold a good card to have? I also have no spending limit, but I've been using it and paying it off in full each month.
Yeah, you have to pay it off in full each month. It's a charge card. Which charge cards are a bit more advanced. I don't suggest you guys have more than one charge card in your repertoire because it could be problematic for you. Right, and people tend to see charge card. I can spend as much as I want. They go crazy, bro.
Yeah.
So just be careful with that. But the
Bro.
gold is a good card. I think the platinum is better. I don't
Bro.
think there's a point to have a gold if you got a platinum,
Funny
unless
sto-
like it's different businesses. But yeah,
Funny story about the gold card. So I was out with a celebrity. I won't say his name. And we're just like talking shit, whatever. He happens to go on his phone, looks at his Amex app, right? I'm like, I look over, I'm like, damn nigga, that's $60K on your gold card? He said, yeah, I got paid the shit off. I was like,
oh yeah, it's a charge card.
bro, that's this
There's no
month.
limit.
He said, yeah, I know, bro. 60, dude,
That is wild though.
dude.
I mean, unless like,
Dude.
I mean,
Dude.
does he run like a brick and mortar business or some shit? No, you said he's a celeb.
Yeah,
The fuck is he spending?
I'll
Staff?
tell you this after. But he paid off, but I hurt him though, $60K. Because the thing is, you can't put it off to another month. You got paid that
Oh
month.
yeah. No, you have to pay. Yeah, that's the thing with charge cards, guys.
That's why I like Chase, bro. You could
Yeah,
put that shit on there and then pay it.
guys, be careful with charge cards, man.
Yeah.
You really don't want to have more than one.
Yeah.
I don't suggest you have more than one charge card.
Mumba Clock.
Yeah,
And Amazon Prime's with Chase.
yeah, it is with
It's
Chase.
under yeah.
It is
so
with Chase.
Telling you, man.
Let's see here. I have Amex Go card, Chase Sapphire, Preferred, and Chase Unlimited, and a Key Bank credit card. Which card should I use for which type of purchase? I don't travel that much, and I don't eat out that much.
Here's a.
I'll be honest. I don't have any of those cards.
I got.
So I know. I think you have a Sapphire,
I got-
one of these, right?
unlimited, but honestly, bro, you don't need no more cards, bro. Like you don't need more cards, bro.
Bro,
You know what?
guys, as long as you have one good,
Yeah.
you have one good cashback card, you have one good travel card, and you have one good, maybe special card like an Amazon card.
He can get the actual Wells Fargo one,
Oh, as a cashback card,
only for cashback.
or none of those cashback cards?
They have different categories, but
Okay.
not set cashback.
Because I don't have any of those, so I can't speak to
Yeah,
it.
but
now.
he can get a Wells Fargo one. That's good.
Okay, fair. What's up next? Yeah, it doesn't look like those are cashbacks, but I'm not sure. Alpha Ray says, WFNF, I think you should talk to someone about Navy Federal and Penn Fed. They give up to 80K limits in credit cards and weak with bad credit. I got an auto loan with 30K. Nigga, but bro, here's the thing. These cards are only for military guys,
military
bro. Like the reason why I stay away from Navy and all that other stuff is that you got to be military or a government employee to get these cards a lot of times.
There's a way to get in there.
There is, but I don't want.
But that's not what you
It's
should
fraud,
be doing,
nigga.
man.
Yeah.
That's not good, man.
I know people. Oh, my uncle's in the Navy. Some bullshit like that.
Yo, I know
So-
a guy that got a car loan off of them, and he's
Dude
not.
said, I think you guys are really missing out if you don't mention it. Look, we can mention them. They give good benefits. But bro, a lot of people don't qualify, bro, because they're not in the military.
they're not
If you're in the
military.
military, so for all the guys that are in the military, yes, definitely look into the military branch credit cards
Yeah.
and credit unions. Credit unions are always going to give you better
best
deals
rates.
than major banks. Let me make this clear as well for you guys, right? Because a lot of people, credit unions are superior to major banks. If you want to get a loan, a lender, etc., they're going to beat out Bank of America and Chase and all these fucking banks tenfold. But the thing is that they're not as common and they're a bit harder to get into. But when it comes to these Navy and Army and all this other stuff, you got to be a member of the armed services a lot of times to get in, guys. Okay? Or you got to do some bullshit and lie, and
not worth it.
it's not worth it, bro.
Yeah.
Not worth it. What, to save 1% or some shit? Come on, man. So that's why we don't talk about that stuff, bro. A lot of guys are not in the armed services. What's up next? Tom Jones. Yo, Myron Fresh, can you explain to other guys here why Dave Ramsey is a fraud? No.
He's not a
Look,
fraud, bro.
He's not a fraud, bro. The thing you guys got to understand is that most people are stupid. So Dave Ramsey works out great for stupid people because he gives them advice that is conducive to them not fucking up, right? And that's most Americans. Look, guys, the average American is fat, 90 IQ, right? Stupid, doesn't understand what's going on geopolitically, internationally, doesn't even know how many branches of government we got, and is on TikTok all day.
Doesn't travel,
and
too.
watching porn. Doesn't even have a passport a lot of times. So Dave Ramsey makes content for those motherfuckers that are retarded. Okay, like he says shit like, okay, you need to put like $100 for your light bill and put it in an envelope here, and then store it away, and then take another $100, put it for your water bill and put it over here and store. Like this is for bottom denominator retards, bro. Lowest common denominator fucking idiots. Like people that lack critical thinking skills that aren't intelligent. So Dave Ramsey, this is why he has such a huge audience, man. And that's not to insult him or whatever, but I do think that for the basic layman, he gives fantastic financial advice. But you're not going to be rich listening to Dave Ramsey. I'll tell you that right fucking now.
Yeah.
You're not going to become independently wealthy like he is, because I find it interesting that he tells you guys, don't get into debt, etc. But he has a bunch of real estate. So he definitely has debt. And I get it. I think he over leveraged.
He did.
In the
At the
housing.
beginning.
Is that where his horror story comes from?
Yeah.
He over leveraged back in 07, 08.
But he came back.
But he came back. But yeah, like he still owns a bunch of real estate, bro. Like you're not gonna save your way to being rich, chat.
No.
Like let's just keep it real. You're gonna become rich by making as much money as you can and investing it into assets that appreciate over time that pay you back. That's how you build wealth. Okay? Like you're not gonna save your way to being rich. Which Dave Ramsey is he's not trying to teach guys how to save their way to being rich. They're trying to basically save their way to not being poor, because most Americans have terrible spending habits. So, look, I don't think he's a fraud. I think Dave Ramsey absolutely has a place, and I think for most Americans he's actually very good. Like what we're teaching you guys is like
Higher IQ stuff.
higher IQ shit, yeah.
But also,
honestly.
if you're brokey, then it's good for you because
Yeah.
you need it.
Yeah. You need credit in America, bro. I'm sorry, guys. Like, you need credit in America. You're not gonna get far.
It is what it is.
You're not gonna get far if you don't leverage credit in the United States or if you have a shitty credit score.
Mr. B93 says, to add, for your below 500 credit score ass niggas, try to find a prepaid CC with Cashback. The limit is the money you put. Check out the online banks. They often have such products. In interest, we trust. In our favor, we make it.
Yeah, I mean, it might be hard to find that, bro. A 500 credit score card that that is prepaid with cashback. Very hard to find. You're better off just building up your credit as quickly as possible. Mo did it in fucking 6 months, so I don't want to hear no fucking excuses. Mo did it and got himself into the 600, 700s, and once you're in that level, you can get yourself an entry-level cashback card. So it can be done, guys. What else? Is there a credit card you can use to pay your mortgage? We just can't. Will the bill card work for that?
It should work.
I know it's for rent, but you
Should
could
work.
probably use it for your mortgage too, bro.
It depends on a company because they have different like payment structures. So
Yeah.
I don't know for everyone.
Every company, yeah, because you
Yeah.
guys got to remember, it depends on your lender too.
Yeah.
You know?
I'm sure you can find a way though, bro.
Yeah. But Bill might work, man, because Bill, I think they say instead of an ACH, you can like the credit card
Bilt
has an ACH for you.
Bilt is amazing.
So Bill might work, guys.
Just call and check.
Yeah.
I'm sure you can.
Can we go? You know what? Let me Google it for you. Let me check. Go ahead. Keep. Can you read the chat?
We got Slaver Backslap says, for active military members, most if not all major CC companies waive the annual fees. Also, 0 to 6% max interest CSCRA. Okay, so that's
Yeah. See, again,
There you
guys, if
go.
you're in the military, there's a lot of credit cards that you guys can use
Cheat
from these
code.
credit unions. These credit unions take care of their people way better.
Cheat code,
So, and for you guys that are not in the military, please don't commit fraud and get in trouble.
yeah.
Have Army DCID show up at your house or the NCIS or some shit like that. Because I'll tell you guys this.
FBI, open up!
Them niggas are bored, and they're always willing to arrest somebody. So don't fucking waste your time committing fraud. Oh, yeah.
You know, no, Bill's just got a Bilt ad on his Snapchat.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
They're always watching.
Yeah, they always
They're
watch it, bro. This nigga Bill's cooked. Yeah, but yeah, guys, the fraud ain't worth it, bro. I don't want y'all niggas going to jail trying to save 2%. Next thing you know, fucking, OSI's at your front door. Oh, you got a Air Force credit card? Okay, can you show us your DD-412, whatever the fuck it is, your discharge paperwork? You're like,
I lost it, bro.
yeah, I lost it, bro.
Are you going to jail?
Oh,
nigga?
well, we already know that you don't have it, so you're gonna come with us, please. Oh man, and you know you cook when they say, "Okay, come with us, please." You're like, "Oh,
FBI, open up!
man,
How much jail time is that?
who knows?"
Oh.
And here's the thing, they could, bro, with the military law enforcement, they could take you to a military court, bro.
That's even worse.
That's different.
How bad is those?
Oh, that's even worse than
yeah, it's worse.
yeah, DD-214. Sorry, that's even worse than regular jail, because you're more than likely going to get convicted and you get less rights. Yeah, man.
Less.
Yeah, military court is no joke, bro.
Is everyone here? All right, cool.
Got some more chats?
Okay, one chat says, anus and reach around along with E3 ain't giving this type of value. WFNF, my money and credit score shot up because of Money Mondays. God bless y'all. Shout out to you, brother.
Appreciate you, man.
All supporting. Fresh updates. WFNF, I built my credit score to 750 in less than a year. Thanks to you guys. Anyhow, chats. Well said.
Okay, so I just double checked. As of now, Bilt Mastercard it cannot be used for direct pay mortgages to earn points, but it announced plans to introduce this feature in 2025. So stay tuned, guys. It'll probably come this year.
Cool.
Good question, bro. Anything else?
Yeah, 2 more checks.
2 more chats? I meant to say I have Amex Gold card.
Okay. Gotcha, bro.
Oh, go.
Yeah, instead because he said gold before.
Yeah.
What cards do you recommend for someone with a 9-to-5 job?
Bro, any of those cards
Any of those cards we just gave you, bro?
Yeah.
Just don't overspend. Anything else?
My
Cool.
other favorite advice you gave that I almost messed up on was the credit history. I almost got rid of one of the oldest credit cards.
Oh. Yes. Thank you. Guys, once you start leveling up, right, and you get these credit cards, and you're like, yo, I'm getting 2% here, 3% here, blah, blah. Don't close out your old credit cards, okay? Don't close out your unsecured card that you got, or your secured card that you got, or your Pedal 1 or Pedal 2. Do not close those cards out because you want your credit history to be as long as possible. The goal is to 20 years, guys, okay? You don't want to go ahead and have a credit card for 5, 10 years, and then you close it. Now you got to start from the last card that you have. Because once you hit 20 years, guys, you get into increase your credit score significantly.
Yeah.
So you want to have you want to have a long credit history.
Mine was a Capital One Platinum.
Also, shout out to Calvin Bonley for gifting subs.
Hey, shout out to you, Calvin.
By the way,
Subathon Wednesday, right?
yeah,
We got a Subathon for you niggas Wednesday.
7K subs. Chris goes to AA. I did my speech coach lessons actually.
Donut.
Last Friday, donut. So he's actually next for the actual AA meeting. I can't wait, man. 7K subs. He goes to Alcohol Anonymous. I can't wait.
That's not a real thing.
All right.
Who is that?
Hold on. Blackest Panther.
Blackest Panther.
What'd he
Shout out
say?
to you, brother. Just got approved for Bilt.
Congratulations.
20K, baby. Let's go, bro.
Good stuff. He's already taking action, bro.
20K already.
This nigga was like, bro, I was paying rent for no reason. He's like, paying rent. Yo, Blackest Panther, I love that, man. Seeing you guys take action right on the live. But what I will say, guys, off of what we had, if we could pull it back up, guys, the Wells Fargo 2% seems to me to be the best for the card. So this one, and again, these motherfuckers are not paying us. All right, but this is us just giving you guys this free value.
Free value, man.
10,000 plus of you guys watching right now. This seems to me to be the best cashback credit card that gives you a flat 2% cash rate. Like I said before, never get a cashback card that gives you less than 2% unless it gives you some other
And zero
ridiculous
annual fee.
perk. And no annual fee. 0 intro percent APR for the first 12 months. So,
You can run it up.
opening on purchases after that variable. Okay, boom, boom, boom. Balance transfers. Oh, I think this one's for balance transfers as well then. They're all for balance transfers.
That's still good.
That's fine. It doesn't matter. It's a 0 annual fee. So that's crazy. And you get $200 if you spend how much in the first 12 months or 3 months or whatever the fuck it was?
500.
Yeah,
That's
bro.
nothing, bro.
Yeah, so that's literally
Spend that
nothing.
1 month.
You're getting damn near almost 50% back. So, all right, guys, I think that's the best one right now for
Yeah.
cashback card.
Hands down.
So if any of you guys get it, let me know. Comment below in the chat. Actually, you know what, guys? Comment below in the comments, whether on YouTube or on Rumble, if you guys applied for any of these cards and you got approved. So yeah,
And Calvin get this 20 subs.
shout out to you, Calvin.
Shout out Calvin,
the
bro.
fucking.
Yo, by the way, Calvin, I'm wearing the cologne right now. The LV cologne. What's it called, Bills? Ombre?
Oh, the
Oud.
Ombre Nomad.
Yeah.
Ombre what?
Nomad.
Ombre Nomad. Bro. Girls love it. Guys like it. Pause. It's fire.
Shout out to Calvin, very successful guy
Shout out to
out
him,
in
man.
LA, man.
Yeah. Good
So
shit.
guys, so in the stream there, we're gonna be back for after hours. I think it's gonna be like a debate with
Yeah.
regular
Back and
with
forth.
guys and girls.
Yeah.
So yeah, we'll be back in about 10 o'clock now. What time?
30 minutes.
In about 30 minutes, we'll be back live, guys. So love you guys. Comment below if you apply for any of these credit cards and you got them. I really want to know, and hope you guys enjoyed it, man. Old FNF, man. We back, baby.
Let's get it.
All right, guys. Peace.
Peace.